Am I the asshole for stalking my husband? Hi Reddit. Long-time lurker here. This is a throwaway as husband frequents these subreddits. I need some help figuring out whether or not I'm the asshole. I, 36F, met my now husband. Let's call him John, 40M. While on work and we were happily married. Flash forward to about a month ago, my husband John goes out after work. He started working for a new company a couple years ago. To a bar with his coworkers. John doesn't communicate that he's out, and when I messaged him to ask about dinner he told me to go ahead and make it. I did, and he didn't come home until hours later. When I asked what took him so long, he mentioned his coworker Max needed a ride home, 40 minutes north of where we live. I know BC, we share location on Life 360. He spends an hour there and comes home around 9:30 saying he'd helped Max fix the issue he was having with his car. I was understandably annoyed and didn't really buy his story. These guys all make good money, there's no reason if he did have car trouble that he couldn't Uber home. So while John was in the shower I snooped through his phone and found he had a missed call from some girl whose phone number he'd gotten while at the bar. Her number was saved in his phone. And when I confronted him about it he gave me some lame-ass excuse. From that moment on I became suspicious and started checking Life 360 pretty regularly. This week, the day after Valentine's, I notice he's at the same address he'd been at the night he gave me the excuse about Max having car trouble, and I decided I was going to go and see who actually lives there. He spent a little under an hour there and was gone by the time I arrived. I never meant to make any sort of scene, I just wanted to see who lived there as property records showed a LLC and catch my husband in the web of lies he'd been spinning. Again, not one for making any sort of scene, I checked the mailbox which was by the street and saw it as actually the home of one of his coworkers, but not Max. It's a female coworker I've met in the past. She's a 40-something divorced Colombian woman, very cute and charismatic. So WTF is he doing there in the middle of the workday? I confronted him and he's saying absolutely nothing is going on with her. She needed help with some housework and that I was violating his trust by going through his phone and chasing him down at this woman's house like a stalker. I understand this is toxic behavior and I guess I'm an asshole for not just calling him and asking him where he was, but as I already mentioned I was suspicious he was lying. And he was. He wants to now compare my relationship with Anton, my coworker who set us up, we work pretty closely, to his relationship with his coworker of 2 years. So am I the asshole for making assumptions about what is going on and violating my husband's trust, or am I being gaslit?